think I'm a hoarder. Does this officially make me a hoarder?
Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beachy sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Get a little lost in everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down?
I'll sprinkle. Ah!
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name's Amanda and I'm so glad you're here. We are still decluttering over here. We could declutter all day, every day, and probably still not get it done. I decluttered under this bathroom sink a few months ago, but you need to revisit the spaces. Even the hall closet in my junk drawers, I need to go back, even though it's just been like a month. I need to go back and declutter again, because if I stay on top of it, it's not going to get in that shape. And I have threw things in those junk drawers that probably don't belong. So I need to do that. But I did revisit under this bathroom sink, and it wasn't extremely bad. This probably didn't take me 5 minutes. So it's much easier to do it when it's not extremely bad, because if you let your house get extremely bad, you're going to feel so overwhelmed that you're not going to want to tackle it. So if you have any spaces you need to declutter, maybe you can do that as I do it, or watch my video and it'll give you some motivation to get up and do it. But let's get started.
No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. Hey. No,
I just went through this cabinet and got out things that were like half full, or we haven't used in a while, or things that were expired. And there was actually even medicine under this cabinet that was from the previous owners. So I threw that away. Obviously I didn't declutter too good on the first go around, because I would have caught that and threw that out. But I did this time, and I got this cleaned up. I just put a few things in this basket, and then what didn't fit, I just sat around the edges. But it looks so much better. I'm bad to not throw like lip gloss away, or some kind of cream or something that maybe Allison gets in an Ipsy bag, just because I think she'll use it, or I think she'll miss it. But I threw all that away, and she's not asked one time about it. So things like that's kind of hard for me to get rid of when I think that she might miss it if I throw it away. So those are my problems as far as saving things like that. But I did get a new shower curtain in here, and I need to get a new clear liner because it was disgusting, I noticed. And usually I wash those, but I've washed that one so many times that I just need to throw it out and get a new one. So I did get this shower curtain. I got it at TJ Maxx, and I got a little hand towel, and then we put a gray rug in there. And I didn't necessarily need a shower curtain. One thing I think that we can take from watching other people's videos is that we feel like we have to go buy a new cleaner or new things for our home, new decor and things like that, and you don't have to. And by the way, it wouldn't be an Amanda video if I didn't have something stuck to my butt in my hair, or something on my back. And I don't know why my kids don't feel the need to tell me there's something on my back. But you don't have to go spend money to make something look nice. The other shower curtain looked nice too, and there was nothing wrong with it. I do want a new shower curtain rod in there, but that's not absolutely necessary, so I'll just wait until I have extra money and I find one on sale that we like. But moving on to the bedroom, a lot of this stuff is like pictures of my kids and just loose keys or Apple Watch bands or something like that. And we hang out in Heather's room all the time, so it's kids stuff, it's my stuff, it's her stuff. And if I'm cleaning, I'll shove it in a drawer. If I find it on top of the nightstand, I'll open that nightstand drawer and I'll put it in there, and then I'll dust and clean, and from the outside it looks clean, but if you pull those drawers open, it is not. So that's one thing I need to work on too, is putting things in their place and not just shoving it in a drawer.
That this will never end. We just make up and let it slide. Oh, 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 we stick together, but I know, oh, oh, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance with liquid
dresser is packed full of shorts and shirts and all kinds of things. I always joke with her and I'm like, I can tell you don't have kids because you have like 40 pair of shoes, 50 different outfits, and I'm over here with like 2 pair of shoes and 4 outfits. So you know how it is when you're a mom, and if your kids need something or want something, you always do for them first and you kind of put yourself on the back burner. But I can tell she don't have kids because she has so much stuff. So when she first moved into this house, she could have filled every one of those closets up, bet. And she has thrown away or donated so much stuff, like probably 3/4 of her stuff, and she still has all this left. So anyway, she's going through again. It doesn't hurt to go back and declutter again, because when you do it the second time, you're going to let things go easier than you did the first time. But I was cleaning this drawer out. There is a doll there, if anybody notices. It's an Ashton Drake doll, and I got that for Christmas when I was like 10 years old, and it's glass. And I have let my kids play with it from time to time, but I usually just kept it put up. That way they wouldn't break it. So I guess one day I can give that to a granddaughter maybe, but we were just going through some of these drawers and getting some things cleaned out. I think I said this in my last video, but we heard a big boom. It sounded like it was coming from the front porch, so we went and looked. There was nothing out there, and what it was is her rod had fell in her closet. For one, it wasn't in studs. They had it put in anchors, like wall anchors. But in the closet rod's defense, Heather probably had 1,000 pounds worth of clothes hanging on it. So I don't know who's at fault there. But while she had all of her clothes on the floor, she brought them in here and went through them and probably decluttered half of what she had. It looks so much better in there because it was so packed you couldn't even hang clothes up. When she got them dried and hung up, there was not even any room. She got rid of so many clothes.
It's dark and cool and mean when you're with me, you and me, you and me. I'ma show you right, yeah, I'ma show you bad when you're with me, you and me, you and me. Oh, I'll never repay my exes, made me this way. Oh, 'cause love ain't what it seems. It's dark and cool and mean when you're with me, you and me, you and me.
Most people put their shirts in like this now. You ever do it like that?
No, that's a good idea.
They like stack them in like that. Wanna try it?
Yeah.
Say it holds more. You think it would? I guess you can see what you got better like that. Oh, sorry.
Totally fine.
That looks beautiful. You want to show the camera?
No. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, that one won't fit. I cracked that because I don't want to. Looky there. Look at all those clothes I hung up.
I'm so proud of
Show
you.
that.
Look how soft my hair feels. Feel it?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna feel it, Mom?
Yeah.
Come here, feel it.
For the fun of it.
Oh, that feels so
It
good.
does. Hey, Heather. Next time you get a chance, you wanna make me a hair appointment?
Hey, Kenny, I can send you a phone number.
You know I can't do that.
You're fixing to go off to college.
I don't mean I'm going to call a hair person.
I'll sprinkle it. Ah! If I paint on them, it might be some good painting brushes.
Y'all gonna put cucumber in that
Why?
salad? Cause he's got it.
Who?
Flash. I thought I smelled it when I come out.
I smell it now. Go. It's wrapped in plastic, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
Did you get the whole dang thing?
Oh God, I smell it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get
Just
it
give
up,
it to
puss.
him.
Wait, yeah? I mean, I ain't eating that.
I ain't either. Nobody is now but Flash.
Listen to you laid. No, don't go over there.
I should've kept you close, I should've held you tighter. Cause in my book you were my favorite chapter. And
We were having grilled chicken salad on this night, and this little turd ate our cucumber. So it was time to get this hammock stand out of the dining room. I had seen it as long as I could stand it. So I knew if I didn't tell her just to take it down and put it up, it would be there for weeks and weeks and weeks. So anyway, they were figuring that out because it folds up, but they were trying to figure out how to do it. So they got that done. I just wanted to pick up the dining room table and kind of clear the space because I knew I was fixing to go through toys. So I wanted a clean space for that. When I was at TJ Maxx getting the shower curtain, I picked up a pack of these microfiber cloths because it seems like when I'm cleaning, I'm always changing rags for one, but it just seems like I'm always down to like 1 or 2 clean, and I have a lot already, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to have more, and they were super cheap, so I grabbed a pack of those, and I was just rolling those up, putting those in that container because I'm going to add my other ones to it, so I've got room left for those.
Obsession can't seem to break out this spell, can't stop searching. Lost maiden, where have you gone? Please come back to my heart. I'm out here waiting for you.
Are you scared of trash bags? Okay, the American Girl dolls we're going to keep. Wow. Because they were $150 a piece.
Well, we still.
We can comb their hair out and fix them up and give them to Lexi's baby one day.
I want to comb one's hair out.
Like you fill up that redheaded one? I wanted. She was cute when we first got her. You got a redheaded one? Yeah, redberry or?
I thought that was Caleb's.
No, that's fine. Okay, the baby dolls that have the roll parts we're keeping. Okay, just sit down here.
Just
Make sure
we're
you're
keeping
friends.
this.
Okay, let me have you.
Pull this box.
There's a rainbow there.
Are you keeping this one?
With Mina. Remember, look, it's Mina. You get one of them, Max.
Okay, ready? Let's read. Hi, my name is Alice Space.
Give me a
Today I'll
flashlight.
be doing a Q&A like purple. Wait, I like purple,
Here's
gray,
your trash bag.
and black. I love art. I'm really picky. That's really bad.
Allie, you're wasting my battery. Give me a trash bag.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you.
Okay, that one can be trash. This one needs to be donate.
And from what I have heard, you do the same thing too.
Look, it's Ash.
Oh, please keep those.
With flash children.
Please, Mom, please keep all the.
Well, where? I already threw Mina away. Okay.
I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Guess misery loves company.
Oh, I remember this.
What, do you want them? You can put these on photos. Aww.
We have to keep
Yeah,
these.
show the camera.
Mom, we have to keep these.
You donate these.
Allie, when is the last time you played with toys? I don't care, Kenny. We looked everywhere for these. It took us like.
When you were 5.
It was last year, actually.
Put the Barbies last year.
Yeah. Kitty, it took us like 2 months to find these, didn't it, Mom?
Better too late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me. Everywhere we go.
Here's a fire sticker remote.
Is it the one I painted on?
Yeah.
Turn to paradise. All I know is that I need.
I just left some of that conversation in because I think it's so funny that Kennedy can sit there and tell her what she should and shouldn't keep or what she should and shouldn't play with. But yeah, if I was in Kennedy's room decluttering, it would be a whole different ball game. She would want to keep everything she has. So I just thought that was funny, watching this back and listening at them bicker back and forth. But I tried to get Allison to keep a few things because I don't want her to grow up too fast. If she wants to play with a doll or this or that, I want her to do that, and I don't want her to be embarrassed because she's just 11. She's still a kid, and I want her to be a kid as long as she can be.
You only get so many trips around the sun.
Ooh, spider. Ooh, it's alive. It's living. Oh, it's still crawling.
The daddy long legs. At this point, I'm almost to the bottom of this tub, so I'm just going to dig out all the Barbie doll shoes and glasses and the little, like, I think there was fishing rods and s'more sticks and things like that because it went along with the camper. I wanted the little girl that we donated this to have all those little things to play with because those are so cute. It kind of makes me sad going through all this knowing that that phase of life for me is almost over.
You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we'll turn to.
That trash should be taken. You want to daddy long leg? Alright.
Guys, all I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we'll turn.
She ended up keeping a few things. She had a Build-A-Bear that she slept with like her whole life. So she kept that. And then she had a set of twin dolls that were anatomically correct. So we kept those. And then a Berenstain Bears book that I used to read to her when she was little, kept that. So the little paw to the right is the keep paw. And I kept her American Girl dolls too, just because those were so expensive. And maybe I can pass those down to a granddaughter or something someday.
You know you want it, just say the word. Oh. If you wanna see some crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, we sure as hell funny. Yeah, everything's better with them. We're just like ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow.
But she did so good as far as letting things go. Better than I thought she would do, actually. I figured when she started looking through that stuff that she would want to keep it, but she didn't. But here is the closet situation. It had fallen and there was anchors in the wall like it wasn't in a stud. So he went back and found the stud and hung those. So hopefully that stays this time. But we often put projects like that off when we should just do it right away, because if we hadn't just have made a point to do it on this day, then it would have been 2 or 3 months down the road and it still wouldn't have been hung. So we did get that done, and then half of her clothes were gone too. She had went through and got rid of half of her clothes, so it was a win-win. It was a declutter and a project all in one.
Got the boombox blasting and we're just laughing. The neighbors try to shut us down, but you know they can't blame us for acting shameless. Now we just like to have some fun. We're just like ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight before we all grow old. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you. Oh, 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 oh. You see, we just act a little crazy, and we're following the heartbeats. We don't wanna be like you. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna be like you. Don't wanna act like you. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna
wanna let it go. I don't wanna let it go. And I know. There's another side of you trying to break through.
As soon as we got this closet done, I got a phone call from the hospital saying that Reagan had had a wreck. So got to the hospital. Of course, I was panicked, threw my shoes on, threw a sweatshirt on, didn't match. None of that stuff. Had been cleaning all day. Ran to the hospital, and luckily she was okay. A car had pulled out in front of her, and he was actually a new driver. I don't know if he just had his learner's permit or if he had just gotten his license, but he was with his papaw, and thankfully they were okay too. That's the main thing. Cars can be replaced and all that good stuff, but just so thankful that God was watching over her and had his hands of protection around her, because she is so precious to me, and I can't imagine losing one of my kids. That's what I'm talking about when I say let grudges go and love hard, because in a split second, your whole life can change. But luckily, she was okay. She's black and blue all over, but she walked away from that without even a scratch, and I don't know how. But thankfully, the Lord was watching over her. I'm so, so blessed.
Together, you're afraid to hold my hand.
When they called, we knew Reagan was okay. So we knew it wasn't life or death or anything like that. So Alden said that he would stay there with Allison if Heather and I wanted to go to the hospital, and if we needed him, just a call. So with that being said, he was on basset hound duty, and apparently he wasn't watching him because he had chewed up a whole pack of saltine crackers, and they were all over the place. I just wanted to tell you all how all that got all over the floor. Didn't want you to think that I had staged this or crumbled crackers just so I could clean up a mess for you guys, because I had not planned on cleaning my floors in the middle of decluttering all this mess. So that's how all those crackers got there. I'm cleaning up another flash mess.
You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. I see them pulling your strings, and you might be seeing things. Yeah, you know I'm real and I'm here. Who cares in a few years? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I.
That's the thing I love most about this Bissell, is that it vacuums and mops at the same time. So you can clean all of that up at once versus me having to sweep or vacuum all those crumbs up and then mop. I wouldn't recommend this on spaghetti sauce that's been there for like a month and dried, but just for little messes like this, it is amazing.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got
Okay guys, this is the state of our garage. As much as it looks piled up, it's going to be even worse as I point out what needs to be decluttered. So this is just a Christmas box. We have these little bins and they're just full of stuff that we need to go through. Even like that one. So there's those. Same with up there. It's just baskets with clothes and shoes and junk that I need to go through. We have this little coat hanger that we need to declutter and possibly use that. We have blankets and just clothes and prom dresses, and then we have more tubs of stuff that we need to go through. An Instant Pot, just a bag of stuff. We have a Christmas tree. And then you just have the things that you use every now and then that you hate to get rid of. So here's another bin. For example, we have a laptop, envelopes, an old camcorder, phone box, just all of the pictures, you know, just junk. When we moved, I just threw everything into tubs like this, or just different things, and we just moved, and it was so chaotic. And we could be using this little organizer for something, and it's basically empty. Then we have bags, like a ton of bags, ball bags, cooler, deep freezer, bike, car wash stuff, chairs, more ball bags, backpacks. We have a net that we need to take down and store, but the kids usually hit almost every day, so you hate to take it down because you have to put it right back up. So this is donate. I'm fixing to put that in my car right now to donate. This is trash here. So far it's trash. Trash can full of things there. Ball bag. Just an empty cat crate. We had a little kitten that was sick and we kept it in there. We need to throw this chair away. This was left when we moved in and it's just like nicked up. We need to get rid of that. Christmas tree. This is our 12-foot Christmas tree that we need to get rid of. A refrigerator that we need to have repaired because it's too good to throw away and it's under warranty and it's like 3 years old, and it's the compressor and it's under warranty, but they say they have nobody in our area that can fix that. So why have a warranty if you can't fix it? I don't know, but we bought a new fridge, but I hate to just take that off when we could just pay to get it fixed, I guess, because LG's not going to do anything about it. So anyway, that's a whole ordeal itself. We have a washer and a dryer, and as soon as I get rid of these guys, our washer and dryer will tear up. That's just going to happen. So I don't want to do anything with that. We've got just like fall decor. My mom's got some flowers stored here in tubs. All this is Christmas decor. But then we have boxes of stuff, and some of this stuff was left from the previous owner. I know I've piled a few things in on top of that and shoved it on a shelf. This is full of newspaper clippings from Kennedy's softball. I mean, like packed full of it. I don't know why it says potatoes, because that's clearly not potatoes. But anyway, we have all of that we need to do something with. Car wash stuff, paint. A lot of this stuff was left from the previous owner. So we do need to go through it, get rid of it, whatever we kept. Some bull liner for patches, paint rollers. Some of this stuff you just hate to get rid of. You know, more newspaper clippings. We have tubs of just different tools and things like that that we've bought and used. Another Christmas tree. We have, that's full of trophies and Kennedy's softball stuff. We have suitcases up there. That says shoes. I have no idea what kind of shoes are in there. But yeah, we have a mess. And then I'll even take you and show you. We have this storage shed back here, and that is a whole situation itself, and I'll take you in there and show you that. Okay, so I've had so many of y'all message me and tell me that you can't believe I have clutter because the house looks so clean. And I'm like, guys, I have a hiding spot. I have a garage, I have a storage shed, all this stuff. So I was going to give you a glimpse of what's to come because you can't even walk in this building. We have pool ladder, pool floats, Christmas stuff. We have a table back there and mattresses and bed frames and all that stuff stacked there. Pool floats, volleyball net, pool pump. We have just random things like a paper shredder, a food chopper, juicer, processor, or whatever they're called. But we have all of this stuff that we are not using. I mean, if we threw every bit of this away, I don't think we would miss one thing. A box, huge box full of blankets and just trash. We just need to drag this to the road or put it in a dumpster, be done with it. We actually need to rent a dumpster. The only thing in here, I do have like some pictures of my kids when they were small in tubs, and then we have this little organizer, and I want to get that out and let Allison use that because I think she could use that with like her little keychains and beads, bracelets, all those little things she makes. But yeah, guys, just junk, toaster, like kitchen stuff that, you know, we had 2 of that I brought with me, and bowls and utensils and mixers, and some of this stuff I am going to send with Kennedy to college because I think she could probably use some of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's just junk and it just needs to be thrown away. This is just old cleats. I don't even know what's in here. I mean, I just don't even know. Don't even know where to start. I feel so overwhelmed by all of the junk that I just get overwhelmed. And when you start it, it's not that bad. When you get into it, it's not that bad. I have like a picture collage here. Just junk clothes. You know, you're never going to wear them. They've been out here a year. Softballs, a baby stroller, you know, all the things. Crutches, might need those one day. Better keep those. But yeah, just what's in this one? Just decor stuff I need to just throw away, get rid of. But yeah, when you that's just junk. All those tubs are junk. So when you do see my house clean and it appears that I have my life together, just know that I don't, because, you know, holy crap, right? I think I'm a hoarder. Does this officially make me a hoarder? We have a basket. This needs to go. Don't know what that is. It was there when we moved. Basketball goal that we're just taking off to the road to let somebody pick up and use. But yeah, it's a hoarder's paradise around here for sure. We have a little trampoline ladder. We used to have a trampoline right here, but we got rid of that, so we need to get rid of that ladder. And we have a rake because we have a snake, so Heather or somebody else besides me can drag him off. But yeah, I mean, every single bit of this needs to be gone through, and I would almost bet 50% of this can be thrown away. So stay tuned because this is coming too. I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. And you can do it too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you want to declutter and get your life together like I'm fixing to do, then stick around because we're gonna get to work.